The 1963 D 1-cent coin is a small coin from the United States. It is often called a penny and has the face of Abraham Lincoln on the front. Lincoln was the 16th President of the United States and is remembered for leading the country during the Civil War and helping to end slavery. The letter D next to the date on the coin shows that it was made at the Denver Mint. This mint is in the city of Denver, in the state of Colorado. The penny was made using mostly copper, about 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc. It weighs around 3.11 grams and has a smooth edge. On the back of the coin, you can see a picture of the Lincoln Memorial, which is a famous building in Washington, D.C. where people go to remember President Lincoln. If you look very closely at the back of the coin, you may even see a tiny image of Lincoln sitting inside the memorial. This coin is part of the Lincoln Memorial series, which was used from 1959 to 2008. Before that, the back of the penny had 2 wheat ears and was called the wheat penny. In 1963, the Denver Mint made over 1.7 billion of these coins, which means they are very common. Most people have seen one at some point, and they can still be found in pocket change, though they are not as shiny or new as they were many years ago. Because so many were made, these pennies are not rare, and most are only worth 1 cent today. If the coin is old, scratched, or brown in color, it is still only worth 1 cent. But if you find a 1963 D penny that is shiny, clean, and in perfect condition, it could be worth more to coin collectors. Some very nice coins can be worth a few dollars or more. These coins are called uncirculated because they were never used in everyday life. If the coin has a mistake, like double letters or a wrong shape, it could be an error coin, and error coins are special to collectors. Some error pennies can sell for much more, depending on how rare and clear the error is. The value of these coins also depends on color. When a coin is new, it looks bright red because of the copper. Over time, the color changes to brown. Collectors like red coins more, so red coins are worth more money. Most 1963 D pennies found today are brown, but red ones still exist in coin rolls or special collections. This penny is part of American history. It was made during a time when the country was changing fast. In 1963, people used coins for almost everything, buying candy, newspapers, and small items. This was also the year before big events, like the Civil Rights Act and the Vietnam War's growth. So, the 1963 D penny is a small piece of a much bigger story. Kids who were young in the 1960s might remember using these pennies to buy things at the store. For them, it brings back memories. For younger people today, it can be fun to look at this old coin and think about what life was like back then. Many people collect Lincoln pennies as a hobby. Some try to collect one from every year. Others try to collect every kind from every mint, like ones with a D for Denver, S for San Francisco, or no letter, which means it came from Philadelphia. Some people collect coins to make money, while others do it just for fun. The 1963 D penny is not rare, but it is still a nice coin to have in a collection. It is easy to find and does not cost much, so it is good for beginners. If you want to keep one safe, you can put it in a plastic coin holder. This helps protect it from getting scratched or dirty. You should also keep it in a dry place so the metal does not turn green or dark. If you want to know if your coin is special, you can take it to a coin shop or show it to someone who knows about coins. They can help you find out if it is worth anything more than 1 cent. There are also websites and coin books that show pictures and prices. You can use those to compare your coin. Sometimes, pennies from the same year can look different. The letters may be in a different place, or the lines may be thicker or thinner. These small differences are interesting to people who love coins. It is fun to look closely and find what makes your coin special. You do not need a lot of money to start collecting coins. Even simple coins like the 1963 D penny can be the beginning of a great hobby. If you find one that is bright and shiny, try to keep it safe. One day, it might be worth more. Or, it may just be a fun memory from the past. Either way, the coin has a story. It was made, used, and passed. from person to person, all across the country. And now, it is in your hand. That makes it more than just a piece of metal, it is a piece of history. Holding a 1963 penny is like holding a small piece of the 1960s. It reminds us of the people who used it, the stores that accepted it, and the lives that touched it. Even though it is only worth 1 cent, its story is worth much more. If you ever see one in your change, take a moment to look at it closely. Look at Lincoln's face, the date, and the little D under the date. Flip it over and see the Lincoln Memorial. Think about how many people have held that coin before you. It may have been in someone's pocket for years. It may have been dropped on the floor, found in a jar, or saved in a coin collection. Now it is part of your story too. That is what makes coins like the 1963 penny so interesting. They are small, but they carry big stories. Whether you are young or old, rich or poor, anyone can enjoy learning about coins. And the 1963 penny is a great place to start.